So now, let me, for today, let me talk about the different types of forwards or strikers that we have. Now, the first one of my favorite one is the inside forward. Now, what is the inside forward? What can we say the inside forward is? Now, when we see people that make runs, inside forwards are mainly people that like breaking into the opposition's box or to the opposition's defense. For example, Lionel Messi, he likes doing that. Those are my favorite kinds of forwards. Now, there's a wide target man. This wide target man, for example, whenever they're giving long balls or clearances, he's their target. He's the target. But now, when you mean wide means he goes from the wings. Left or right, instead of the normal middle, which makes it better. Now, the third one is Raumdeuter. Raumdeuter is a German word which stands for space investigator. This kind of forward, it's not like all these Haaland or Lewandowski. He just looks for space in the opposition's defense. To me, I don't see him as a forward. I see him as more of a midfielder because he looks for spaces. Because that's basically the midfielder's work. He just looks for spaces. An example of that player is Thomas Müller. Thomas Müller is an example of that player, of course. Now, the fourth one would be the deep line forward. Now, what do we mean by deep line forward? People often confuse deep line forward with pressing forward, or they normally confuse it with pressing forward or the false nine. Yes, or the false nine. Now this deep line forward is just like a link between the midfield and the attack. For example, if we watch these two players, Robert Lewandowski and Harry Kane, you can see that they don't just stand in the front like Haaland. Like for your information, Haaland is just a target man. I don't fancy him much of a striker. Those ones, they come back, they go forward, they come back, they go forward. Those are perfect examples of deep line forward. Now, shadow striker. One of the requirements of a shadow striker is a partner. It's very compulsory. That's one of the requirements of a shadow striker. Now, this shadow striker, what does he mean? What does he entail? Now, he partners with the main striker. Like he's the main goal scoring option in that formation. For example, formations like 4-3-1-2, 4-2-1-3, 4-4-2, 3-4-1-2, 3-1-4-2, 3-5-2, like that. That's what they call a shadow striker. Different players can act as shadow striker. Different players. Now, my last one for this night, my last kind of forward for this night is the advanced forward. An advanced forward, they are always, whenever there's an attacking run, they're always forward. Even when they have lost possession, they're always forward. Anytime they lose possession, they try and mark the opponent. That's basically the work of an advanced forward. Yeah.